Hello Darts Nuts, welcome to Darts Review channel. In this video I'm having a look at a set of darts from Loxley, and these are the King, so let's check them out. So these are only available in 24 gram, there is no soft tip, they're 90% tungsten and they retail for £45.95. So the darts come in this slim cardboard pack, a kind of well, it looks like a mix of green colours there, so definitely appealing to me. In case you didn't know, I've never mentioned it before, green is my favourite colour. Inside there's a thin plastic tray with a velvety covering. It also comes with a nice green point holder. You've got a set of the Loxley in between nylon stems and also a set of the Loxley feather effect standard shape flights. That's fitted with a black coated point. It's a straight barrel ring grip style, so a classic style that suits many people. You've got a tapered nose, but it's quite a wide chunky ring grip, fairly deep grooves, and as it's a straight barrel it should work whether you're front, mid or rear. But on the rear half the rings have got little dots etched into them, so maybe just adds a little bit more, but it kind of has a fairly edgy feel to it because of the grooves being so deep, so quite a bit more grippy than it initially looks. But we'll have a close look at the grip just now. And they're fitted with the Loxley nylon in between stems and the Loxley feather style standard shape flights. So you've got a tapered nose to the dart, and it's made of a fairly wide ring grip with very deep wide grooves in between, so you get a decent amount of grip from that. And then as you get onto the rear half, the rings have got these milled dots, as you can see, and you've got a couple of painted grooves, blue and white, and then you've got a smooth section with the Loxley logo, a couple of more painted grooves, but the ring grip continues the same with the milled dots, and then just a small tapered section on the very end. So there you go, that's the super close look at the Loxley the King darts. So the darts fit with a black coated 28mm point. There's a smooth tapered nose that's 3.7mm. Then you've got a fairly wide ring grip, and that's 27.7mm, also including the rings with the milled dots on. And then you've got a smooth section with the Loxley logo, that's 6.8mm, and as you can see you've got some painted grooves either side, and then you've got some more of that dot ring grip, that's 11.9mm, and then a smooth taper on the end of 2.9mm, length 53mm, width 6.6mm. 24.11 grams, 24.12 grams, and 24.12 grams, so nearly perfect. Full setup, 26.03 grams. Here's the balance with nothing attached and with the supplied setup. And this is the balance with medium in between short nylon stems and standard flights. It's probably just a little above medium level, so 6 at most. I don't know if that's in the treble or not. No, that one isn't. No, that one was in the treble. I couldn't really tell. The edges of the rings, actually feeling them a little bit more than I was expecting. I think it's just down to the fact that the grooves are quite deep and fairly wide apart. So it might be a little bit more grippy than some people think. And I would say it's probably just above medium maybe, so may take you by surprise a little bit. It's got a kind of a similar feel to the classic Eric Bristow style, maybe a touch on the long side for me, but thickness wise it's not too bad. 6.6 or whatever it was. I kind of prefer a slightly chunky feeling dart anyway, but treble one champion on the last dart. But I think, again, I've reviewed quite a lot of straight barrel darts recently, so anyone, whether you're a front, mid or rear gripper, it'll work fine. But I think front and just slightly front of middle is obviously where you're going to get the best of the grip, because you've got that fairly wide smooth section there, but you've also got a slightly different grip there with the dots on, but we'll try it from that middle now. Not bad for the first throw from the middle. I'm holding it, I think the middle, or the exact middle, is maybe just a little bit in front of the smooth section, so maybe around where the white groove is. So again, I know I repeat it, but around the middle. Balance is usually quite nice on a straight barrel dart. Typical that, you get a fairly decent score on the first one, and the next one, saved myself with the last dart. But I think if you're gripping around the middle, you may be slightly on the smooth part there, so whether that bothers you or not, I don't know. As that section, it's got the kind of dots on, but I can't really say whether I can feel any more grip from them or not. I'm still just kind of like feeling the edges of the rings. So, bit all over there like, but I would say in terms of the grip level it still feels pretty much the same as the front, so maybe slightly above medium. But like I said, if you're bothered about the smooth section and you're just in front of it, you'll be okay. So you're still getting a bit of grip there. Well, that last one actually went quite nice. I'm holding it again on the ring grip, so I'm on the very end of the dart, just keeping away from the smooth section. But again, it just feels similar to what I had held at the front and the middle, just slightly edgy rings. Oh, now I'm going the other way now. Let's correct that. Corrected it, but threw it too high. Like I say, I don't know how people grip on the race. Some people like to spread it along. I tend to often throw it as if I'm thrown from the front, which certainly doesn't work right. See what happens when I throw it that way, as soon as it leaves my hand it goes off, but it's nothing to do with the dart, it's just the way I throw from the rear. Natural rear grip is obviously going to be different, but I only do this just to test the grip. So if you're happy gripping right on the end of the barrel and you're a rear gripper, you'll be fine. If you grip just front of it and you need grip, you're on the smooth section there, so probably not for you. So there you go, that's the Loxley the King darts. So another nice variation of the classic straight barrel ring grip. A little bit on the long side for me personally, but the width is about right, maybe a touch more for me. Sometimes I prefer chunky feeling dart, and obviously some people prefer thin darts, but if that's around about the thickness that you like, a nice version of it, probably a touch more grippy than it looks, but it's still just slightly above medium. And I think maybe front and just front of center to maybe around about middle, probably getting the best from it. But if you're a rear gripper and you like to grip right on the end, then you might be fine with it as well. So I'll leave you with the gallery so you can have a closer look at them. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so, and I'll see you on the next one. Happy darting.